the council chamber.
I'm beginning to think that this is one of the bigger productions that has come to town.
Probably, it's right up there. They're going to have a crew of like 40 to 60 people, which is a lot of people.
And they're doing it on film.
Yeah,
and you and I know
exactly. I love that. I love the fact of that. So there's a lot more.
Wasn't that movie that was done, the East Utica movie, a long time ago?
Yeah, that was a Come Away With Me.
Come Away With Me.
When Dean Knowles' voice was dubbed. Which really upset me.
And the colors, though, because I think they used film too, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
It was beautifully done.
They
I
did
think
dub
everybody
his
in
voice
East Utica got their SAG card from that movie. But that was wonderful. And now Saturday, you'll have your chance to get your SAG card. So I'm not sure about that. I'm just joking. But from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., come in and just share. If you've got headshots, bring those. Bring whatever you got. If you've been in films or been in a play and you've got recordings of it, bring those in on a flash drive and they can look at it right then. And I'm sure it's going to be, we'll call you later. I don't know.
What are they looking for?
They're looking for, well, I don't have the list in front of me, but they're looking for like about 20 characters, and they're also looking for extras, and they're also looking for crew members and stuff like that. So anybody who wants to get involved and see how they do it behind the scenes, come on down.
All right, and it is, again, the time?
Saturday morning, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at City Hall, right in the council chambers.
All right, we are running out of time here.
I know you are.
But I have a few minutes. I want to talk about this hospital thing.
I know nothing. Let me just say this. When I heard about the hospital, that came as a bomb, and so did the auditorium. That came as a bomb too. I know nothing about these things. I will when I get back to City Hall. But
what's the auditorium bomb?
There's lead in the water. There's lead in the soil or something like that. That I heard. Some Utica College student is doing a test or something like that.
Oh, okay.
It was on the news last night, and I had never heard anything about her. I never knew the girl
I didn't
existed.
know that one. All right, now the hospital. Let's review though. What we're talking about is that 3 pediatric groups in the area,
I believe, are leaving.
They're staying here, but they're referring all of their patients now to Golisano Hospital, Upstate Med in Syracuse.
Yeah.
And it's saying that it is because we feel, in so many words, it's for the health care of your child. It's the better health care for your child. Now, we're hearing a lot of this is about staffing.
Yeah.
And you're seeing those signs all over in your neighborhood.
Yep.
You live over there.
Yep. I've got one on my lawn, as a matter of fact. So, and I don't know if that's the root of it, but I'm sure it has something to do with it. But it doesn't look good for a new hospital to come without peace.
This is a PR nightmare, I would assume, today, having these
I'm sure they're going to put this to
reputable groups that are saying
the only
we can't rely, big ones, we can't rely on our Utica hospitals.
Right.
That's pretty scary.
It is. It's a slap. It's a slap in the face.
And if you the people's complaints, and I understand when you go into an emergency room, it's somebody's bleeding and you're in there with a runny nose, you're going to wait. But 8 or 9 hours, these wait times are getting ridiculous.
I'm glad you brought that up because there's that new urgent care center in South Utica just reopened.
That did.
That's open for business
now. Because they were doing away with urgent care.
Right, but this is a private enterprise. So this guy, I guess he's from like Florida, and he's going to be staffing it with doctors, so you can go in there and that's wonderful.
Is that
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Is that the one across from Price Chopper?
Exactly.
In the old building that I used to be in?
The old uptown building there. So that's open for biz.
Yeah.
So that'll save a lot of time.
It will.
That's why a lot of people don't, they let things linger because they don't want to go to the emergency room.
Right.
And then you're going to wait 2 months to see a doctor? Are you kidding me?
No.
I was just going to say, for an emergency, you should go to the emergency room. If you're sick, like an emergency, you're having a heart attack, you cut your finger off making dinner. There was some.
The problem is there's no place to go. Like, the issue that my son just had, and it looks like it's become. It looked like he had cellulitis on his leg, and he's sick, and you can't let something like that go the night, and you can't get into an urgent care. I mean, we tried to get into an urgent care at 4:00, and everybody was closing. And our only choice was to go to the emergency room.
The urgent care that you're talking about.
It was an 8-hour wait, by the way. 8-hour wait.
You can bleed out in 8 hours
for a 30-second diagnosis, and then he was sent home, and we're still in the middle of it because we think that was the wrong diagnosis at this point. So I mean, these things, and that's not saying anything about the doctors and the nurses. It's not about the staff, but they're saying that they're so understaffed that they can't perform the job.
The doctor's kind of like overwhelmed. They'll probably walk into your emergency, your room, your treatment room, see it, make it misdiagnosed. Not that they do, but I just say there's so many things going on.
Right.
How do they keep track of all this stuff?
Yeah, I know. So, well, again,
stay healthy.
Hope to hear. Yeah, try to stay healthy. We hope to hear from. I'd love to hear from both sides tomorrow. But as we're told right now that the pediatricians are not talking right now, so we'll try to continue this
babies.
Into tomorrow. Little play on words there.
Of course.
Yeah. All right. I want to end with great artwork, by the way.
Thank
you.
Great. And Ryan, just grab that microphone. That's fine. And a big day today. You guys are playing VVS tonight, right?
Yep.
Ryan plays for New Hartford. They're in the playoffs. What do you think? You guys split a pair with the VVS this year, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think? Describe quickly the game tonight. What do you think? What's the key to tonight's game?
Got to get hits. I know that they're going to be pitching their best pitcher. We haven't seen him yet this year. I hear he's really good, but our bats are hot right now, and I think we can get the win.
And obviously, we've learned that a 5-0 deficit for New Hartford is not out of the question to overcome. So, all right, good luck tonight. Good luck to both of you guys. And thanks for your internships here. Got to go. WIBX Utica Rome. It's 9 o'clock.